Dominik Mysterio revealed that he was pursued by a fan and asked to visit her at her hotel in front of her husband. This incident took place during the fan's honeymoon. Dominik Mysterio has discussed a couple of really wild fan interactions. However, on the Intoxicados podcast, he started talking about one of the weirdest ones. He said that a woman came to him with her husband and informed him that, though they were on their honeymoon, she insisted they see him. Dominik Mysterio revealed that the woman told him about the hotel she was staying at and kept turning to him even though her husband was walking away. According to the WWE star, this was only one of many odd interactions he had with fans. Dominik Mysterio, one of WWE's rising stars, has recently become the subject of a controversial incident that stirred up a great deal of chatter on social media and among wrestling fans. During a recent trip, a female fan invited the young WWE star to her hotel. And what made this encounter particularly attention-grabbing was the fact that it took place during her honeymoon, with her husband present. The situation has sparked debate, with many fans questioning the boundaries of fan interaction, celebrity behavior, and the overall ethics of such an encounter. While WWE superstars are no strangers to meeting and interacting with fans, this particular incident has become one of the more talked about events, as it seemed to cross some unspoken boundaries that fans and celebrities typically adhere to. The fact that the invitation occurred in front of the woman's husband added an extra layer of intrigue and, of course, controversy. But was this just a harmless fan interaction? Or does it bring to light some important conversations about the dynamics of fame, relationships, and respect? The incident. What happened? It all started during a WWE event in a city where Dominik Mysterio was scheduled to perform. As part of the post-show routine, WWE superstars are often approached by fans who are eager to meet them, take photos, and get autographs. However, in this case, the interaction took an unexpected turn. A female fan, excited by the opportunity to meet one of her favorite wrestlers, invited Dominik to her hotel room. What made this interaction even more unusual was the fact that the invitation was made while her husband was present, and they were on their honeymoon. The husband, according to reports, seemed to be more amused by the situation than upset. But many onlookers and fans who heard about the incident couldn't help but feel that something was off about it. It's important to remember that celebrities like Dominik Mysterio are often in the spotlight, and their fans feel a connection to them. However, this situation brought to light how boundaries can sometimes blur when it comes to meeting fans in private settings, especially in situations where personal relationships are involved. The reaction from fans and social media. As news of the incident spread, reactions varied greatly across social media. Some fans expressed their admiration for Dominik's handling of the situation, claiming that he had shown nothing but professionalism. After all, as a public figure, Mysterio is often approached in these kinds of circumstances. He's no stranger to being the center of attention, and as a rising star in WWE, these interactions are part of the territory. On the other hand, many fans and social media users expressed discomfort with the situation, questioning the appropriateness of a married woman inviting another man to her hotel room, particularly on such an intimate occasion as her honeymoon. The idea of Dominik accepting such an invitation, regardless of his intentions, seemed to violate a certain level of respect for the couple's privacy and the sanctity of their relationship. In the world of social media, where every interaction can be magnified, many fans felt that it was an awkward and potentially disrespectful scenario. It's important to note that no evidence suggests that Dominik acted inappropriately or took up the woman's invitation. In fact, there's little to no indication that he even responded in a way that implied interest. Still, the situation opened a conversation about the boundaries between celebrities and fans, and how those lines can become blurry in the age of social media. The impact on Dominik Mysterio's image. For a young star like Dominik Mysterio, who is carving out his name in the WWE Universe, maintaining a positive public image is essential. He has already experienced a great deal of attention due to his famous family ties being the son of the legendary Rey Mysterio. And this incident, although not his fault, could potentially affect his reputation. While it's unlikely that Dominik's reputation will suffer long-term damage from this isolated incident, It does raise an interesting question. How should celebrities, particularly those in the entertainment industry, navigate personal boundaries in an age where fans are more connected to their idols than ever before? Dominik, like many other public figures, is often in situations where fans want to interact with him outside of the typical meet and greet events. While he has every right to engage with his supporters, it's crucial to exercise caution and be mindful of the context of those interactions. When it comes to private invitations or more intimate settings, such as a hotel room, there should be an understanding that these situations may not be appropriate, especially if they are taking place in the presence of a significant other. The role of social media in shaping public perception. Social media has played an undeniable role in the way that celebrities interact with their fans, and it has also contributed to the way incidents like this one are scrutinized. In the past, fans may have had a more one-sided connection with celebrities, admiring them from afar, seeing them on television or in movies, but rarely having direct contact. Today, however, social media platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok have brought stars closer to their audiences. Fans feel as though they have a more personal connection with the individuals they admire, and this leads to more opportunities for interactions, both positive and negative. This incident with Dominik Mysterio has been dissected and analyzed from every angle on platforms like Twitter and Reddit. While some people argue that the woman's actions were inappropriate, others claim that the issue lies with the way people view public figures and their level of accessibility. It's not the first time a celebrity has been approached in a way that might seem disrespectful, but this scenario highlighted how modern technology can exacerbate situations that would have once been more private. As fans are now able to directly message celebrities, leave comments on their posts, and even try to meet them in private settings, it's important to recognize that the dynamics of fame have changed. Celebrities, especially in wrestling, often thrive on fan interaction, but it's important for both sides to recognize the boundaries that should exist to preserve respect and professionalism. Dominik's response. Handling the situation with grace. While we don't have a full account of Dominik's thoughts on this situation, it's likely that he's learned from the experience. Given his age and the increasing spotlight on him, the incident serves as a valuable lesson in how to handle uncomfortable situations with grace. Celebrities like Dominik are often forced to make split-second decisions in situations like this. It's not uncommon for fans to approach them, request private meetings, or express admiration in ways that may not be appropriate. While it's hard to fault a fan for wanting to meet someone they look up to, it's equally important for public figures to recognize when a situation could be misinterpreted or cause discomfort for others involved. Dominik has, to date, maintained a reputation for professionalism within WWE, and it's likely that he'll continue to navigate these situations with caution and respect for all parties involved. In the long run, this incident may not have a lasting impact on his career, but it does serve as a reminder of the challenges that come with fame, especially in the era of social media and instant communication. Conclusion. A conversation about boundaries. In the end, this situation is a microcosm of a much larger conversation about boundaries in the modern world of celebrity. It's not just about Dominik Mysterio. It's about how fans and public figures interact in an age where personal boundaries can be blurred by social media, proximity, and the constant desire for connection. As much as we love our favorite celebrities, it's crucial to remember that they are human beings with their own personal lives, and respecting boundaries should always come first. For Dominik, this incident may serve as a learning experience, and for fans, it's a reminder that respecting personal space is an essential part of healthy fandom. While Dominik Mysterio's fame continues to rise, this encounter is a moment in time that shows how fame can sometimes lead to awkward, unpredictable situations. And as for the woman who invited him, let's hope her honeymoon continues with more respect for the privacy and boundaries of her relationship.